Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman. You're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 215. Today, we're looking at the second and third story arc of Andor Season 2. Joining me in a little bit will be my little buddy, Trent Hoffman. He'll be here. Little T will be here. Don't you worry. But, Andor is amazing, and we'll get into that in just a second. But if you celebrated, if you believe in the May the 4th, the unofficial official Star Wars Day, some people are purist and say May 25th is actually Star Wars Day, which it is. But May 4th is a fun little holiday. So Trent and I were able to do a troop on May the 3rd. Yes, I know it's not technically May the 4th, but we got to hang out with our buddy Joe and Ted and a bunch of other people, and we did free comic book day at a comic book store in Wheaton, and it was a lot of fun. Busted out the Trent's Gonk droid for the second time. C2E2 was the first, but this was another time, and so we had a really great time just jamming out and hanging out and kind of supporting Free Comic Book Day for this collectible store, and it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. It's always good to be a Star Wars around that time, and Star Wars fan. But they had Wheaton has this kind of big farmers market, and sort of like, hey, let's just go up the street, and we went to the farmers market, and some people. A wrestling term is they no-sell it. They're just like, whatever. But then there's other, people and kids are like, oh my gosh, there's, stormtroopers and stuff walking around. So it was a lot of fun. It was great. Just kind of meandering around the locals, if you will, the galactic space citizens. So really, really good time. Went to another comic book store, got some more comics. And so it was just a fun time. And so, and then obviously, all the space moms out there, happy Mother's Day. Without a mom, you wouldn't be here. So I hopefully your mom is still around and not in the force. But we just wish everybody out there that is a mom a very happy Mother's Day. Big shout out to my mom, and she just she brings a lot of humor in life, and I just appreciate her so much. And then shout out to my wife, Jen, for just being an awesome mom to our 3 kids. And just really appreciate you. So, but here we go. Without further ado, let's get into our main topic. All right, Andor. Oof. It's just so good. I mean, there's nothing to it to say more than that. It's just so good. So obviously they are doing this in 3 little chunks. When we last left off, it was kind of the first 3, and then essentially now we have Ever Been to Gorman, which is episode 4. Episode 5 is I Have Friends Everywhere, and number 6, What a Festive Evening. So that was that debuted April 29th. And then this last week we have 7, 8, and 9. Messenger, Who Are You? Welcome to the Rebellion. All dropped May 6th. So that's 7, 8, and 9. And then next week it ends. May 13th we have 10, 11, and 12. These 2 arcs are just night and day, but they are so good. I can't tell you how emotional 8 and 9 are, and they were just so much fun and probably some of the best Star Wars out there. The acting, the writing, the sets, it all kind of comes together, and you can see the passion, and it's just so good. So we're super excited to break these down. So similar to what we did last time, we're doing kind of mini reviews for each of these episodes, and I'm just going to hit the button and play them right here. Enjoy. What's up?
What's up?
All right, we're week 2 of Andor season 2 and episode 4. Have you ever been to Gorman? Have you been to Gorman there, dude?
No.
No. Okay, what did you think of this episode?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Not a lot
A lot of action.
Not a lot of action in this one, but it's all set up. So we have...
It's very kind of like, what's it called? You kind of...
You're learning about what's going on.
Yeah, it's
right?
what's the word where you kind of like, you're exploring or like...
Yes.
Trying to figure out
Trying to figure out stuff. So again, we have a 1-year jump. So we're BBY3. What's BBY?
So is it later? Is it 1 year later or when you at like so before? So when
before?
No, I'm saying,
yeah.
But like when they escaped the last season with like fight with the grandma, is it 1 year ahead or 1 year before?
1 year ahead. So they're getting closer. We're getting closer to A New Hope and Rogue One. Yeah, bro. So we're 3 years out. So the way this is, I guess what we're working towards is it's jumping every year. Boom, boom, boom. So Cassian, Bix on Coruscant, they're struggling to be normal. They're definitely in like probably Luthen's safe house or something like that. You have Cyril on Gorman, and at first I thought he was going to be a rebel sympathizer, but he's actually being a spy for Deidre to get in to understand what they're trying to do. And then you have the ISB guy that Luthen knows. He's like, okay, this is what's going on. So he's giving them little hints. And then we got to see...
Why little hints?
Just little hints like, hey, something's going on in Gorman. I don't know the details, but something's going on. We have a little Mon Mothma. She's trying to say... hey, we got to vote against the Emperor, and no one wants to vote against the Emperor, dude.
Why?
Because he's the
Emperor.
It's not really democracy anymore. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And we got to see our boy.
Cassian.
No. Saw Gerrera.
He's got a more high-pitched voice.
Yeah, a little less crazy. He's not crazy. He's got
he's got a more high-pitched
voice.
I'm like,
And they were at a planet called Dakar, which we got to see in the sequel trilogy, actually, where that was the Resistance Base, same place, and that was Saw's little setup. Okay, well, we're excited. Hopefully, we get a little bit more action, some explosions, and that's what Wilman, the kid from Ferrix, he built a big bomb.
He did.
Yeah, that bomb. If you're reading the room, Saw's going to step up and do something at Gorman.
To Gorman?
Yeah, because Gorman, again, remember the Empire is just mining the crap out of him, killing all the spiders, and they don't care. They want the material for the Death Star. So I'm guessing.
I thought it was a car. I thought it was a car engine or some kind of engine.
No, I think that was a big old bomb.
Big old red ones.
A big old bomb. So
there's the Minecraft memes, and you remember in Minecraft, you're like, big old red ones, and it's like a mushroom, big red mushroom.
Well, this would be not a lava. This would be a lava chicken. This would be a lava bomb. I don't know. It's gonna be a big one. So, anyways, night 1, good. Little slow, but it's good stuff. Yes. All right, we'll see you later. Peace. Thanks, bud.
What's up?
I have friends everywhere. Do you have friends everywhere?
Yeah.
You do? So you watched episode 5,
I don't know.
And it says Cassian on Gorman, Cyril on Coruscant, Bix failing, William trapped, Keela has a serious problem. Dang, that's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So I was confused. Were you confused at the end? About Saw and William?
Yeah.
Well, so William's doing the bomb. And Saw's talking about like his girlfriend and stuff like that, and can you smell it or whatever? So what?
Can you smell it?
Can you dig it, brother?
No, it's like, can you smell?
So he is talking. he's talking about the fuel. So they're putting a bomb in the fuel because it's highly explosive, right? So what Saw's doing and why he's kind of cuckoo is because he's putting in those films. And William...
What do you mean films?
Fumes.
Oh.
And William, Will Mon, has the mask on, right? And then Saw's like, you got to feel it. You got to understand it. You know, we're right here, you know, and we should do it. And so he takes off his mask, and then he kind of goes into this like, because he kind of goes crazy, like he's high on the fumes.
It's like,
and guess what?
What?
That's what Saw is breathing in Rogue One, bro.
Why?
Cause he crazy. He like it's like a highly explosive fuel that he's like addicted to. Dude, isn't that crazy?
It's like, hey, it's like, oh, we don't got weed, we don't got meth, we got crack.
Right,
we got the Star Wars crack.
We got the rhodinium or whatever it's called. Get a big old whiff of that.
It's like when you like smell, like you just like sniff, like
yeah,
smelling something.
And remember in Rogue One 2. Oh my gosh. Oreo, you
Oreo,
are...
go. No.
It's okay.
No,
it's okay. It's okay.
No, dude. I never get to sit by you. You always sit by him.
I know, but we're sitting right here. This is as far as he's going, okay?
And this is my custom control.
I know. So Oreo is joining us. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you.
Oh.
Just lay down, dude. Seriously. Okay. So where we're at? Oh yeah. So in Rogue One, remember when Cassian kills that dude, like my arm? He's also sniffing on that stuff, man.
Oh.
Remember, he takes like a little.
I don't remember.
Okay, well,
Can you show me real quick?
I guess we have to watch Rogue One.
No,
or something.
just go to the part then.
Oh well, it's like.
Go to the part now.
I can't go to the part now, but we'll get there in a second. So, anyways, and then Cassian's got the coif hair, and he's a designer, and he goes to Gorman and he checks it out, and Cyril's doing like his own thing and all that fun stuff. So, are you really wanting to check this out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get there in a second. So, anyways, it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
Now, I'm assuming, because we had kind of like a build, I think this one's going to be action-packed. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Bye-bye. Dude.
What's up?
Episode 6. Crazy.
It was okay.
It was okay. The ending?
Oh, so good.
So good.
So good.
So good. So good. We got to see a little Krennic.
Yes.
Got to see a little. They tried to pull out the heist. Cyril's watching it. And then the one girl died, which was we're like, what?
And I did not really. care for her.
You didn't really care for her, which is fine. And then but that ending, Bix was dabbling again with the drugs, and we're like, bro, you got to get cleaned up. You got to clean this up. And Cassian and Bix, they go and basically take out Torture Dude.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool how what's it called? How Bix just left them there.
Dude,
and I really like this.
She's like, boop, 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 boop. She's like, boop, 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 boop.
And I like how it's not as childish. Like,
dude, this is straight up like real life stuff, man. Like the kid killed the lady, and she's like, you're gonna be living with this forever. All right, well, it was good. I think it literally can only go up from here, because that was awesome at the end. And they even said, like, Luthen and his aide was like, maybe we can we should have killed Krennic when he was there. I was like, dude, you have no idea what you mean by that, because they should have, because Krennic's in it deep, you know. So
what do you mean deep?
Well, because he's part of he's heading up this whole Death Star project. All right, we're gonna play some Fortnite.
Yes.
For like 30 days straight.
No, it's gonna be unhealthy. It's
gonna be healthy, but we're here for it. Okay, we're out. Peace. Bye. Big T, little T.
What's that?
Episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
We've already had 6 episodes.
How many episodes are there?
There's 12.
Halfway.
Yeah.
I hope we got K2.
K2's coming. K2's definitely coming. This one was kind of a build, another build one. But basically we have Dedra, whatever her name is. kissing Cyril. You better pack up, get ready, because they basically said, okay, hey, we're going back to Plan B. So it sounds like they are actually trying to not do the mining of Gorman for the Death Star, but then they basically said, yo, Emperor's like, it's a go. So they're bringing in recruits, and then Wilmon comes back to Yavin 4 and basically says, hey, like Cassian's like asking where you're at, and he doesn't say. He was with Saw. Woman. So then, but then,
I'm iffy with Bowman. He's kind of everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of he's kind of all over the place, but it's definitely sounding like Cassian is established at the Yavin 4, and we got to see Draven, which was cool.
Draven's
that guy is like, where are you going?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's always the
he's the one that told them to put the hit on Gale and Urso. He's like, take him out. Yep. So, anyways,
the guy who was saying, "Hey, where you going?" That's the guy, right?
Yeah, that's Draven. Right. And then, so Cassian says, "Okay, we'll go." And then there's like a kind of like a Jedi Force healer or somebody that's a little bit in the Force. A vegan. She's vegan power. She's vegan power.
From,
yeah.
What's his name?
Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, exactly.
You said Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. It's late. My mouth and my lips. Blah, 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 yep. But we got to see some droids. We got to see some aliens on Yavin 4. It's cool. But anyways, the Force healer's like, there's something special with Cassian. And it kind of, what I was saying is that's exactly what Trut says to him. Okay. Yeah. So, what else? Anything else that was cool?
The girl at the bar, like how she had smooth.
Oh, smooth, yes.
She had
the horns.
Yeah, that was.
I think she's in either Solo or Last Jedi. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, you have to double check.
I'll have to double check. That was super cool.
Yeah.
Well, because the alien guy with the weird eyes from last week with the wispy hair, he was in Last Jedi from last week. So
I don't remember that wispy guy.
All right. Well, I'll have to show you a picture.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're excited. This is night 1 of episode 7. Night 1 because we like to spread it out. So yeah. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right. We might have watched one of the greatest episodes of all Star Wars, and we didn't. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So so we're like 2 days removed from that, which was amazing. The hotel guy was awesome, where he's like, rebellions are built on hope. So, yeah, and the Gorman thing was a mess, a debacle.
2K. What's the droids that just like?
Oh, the K2SO droids. Can we talk about the Undertaker chokeslam, dude?
By the waist.
By the waist, just like chucking dudes. Yeah, that was scary. That was super scary, but also super cool when we find out how he got K2. So that was awesome.
It's kind of weird, though.
A little weird, but I mean, I still think it was.
I feel like it would have been cool if he like kind of like wrestled him, then like deactivated or something.
Oh, deactivated him? Yeah. Well, he just got ran over, you know. And then Dedra or whatever. She was like. She was like having a panic attack. Just like, whoa, this is going a little south.
She kind of got harassed.
Yeah. Cyril like choked her. That was not cool, but it was like he was so intense on like, what is the truth, and like she finally spilled the beans, and then he's just messed up. He's like, whatever, I don't know, I don't want to be part of this. Then he sees Andor, and what does Andor say? Who are you? Like, he's so bent on finding Andor and doing all those things, and then Andor doesn't even know who he is. That crazy, bro. And Cyril didn't even know what to do. He's like, what do you mean? I've based my whole life on this. So, we're going to start episode 9 welcome to the rebellion, and we can't wait, and we'll be back shortly.
Don't mind me munching on some chips.
Yeah, nachos and tacos and
I got home from playing with my
yeah,
friends,
and we're watching Star Wars and eating. That's not a bad thing there, brother.
No.
All right, we'll be back in a few. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude.
Yep. Binks left.
Bix left.
Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. It's Bix.
Bix left.
Dude.
She said bye. We're breaking up for now. Basically.
No, breaking up for the rebellion, man. I knew something was up. I knew it. I was like, no.
But K2.
But K2 comes alive, which was amazing. He's like very polite. Hey, would you mind if you just don't point the blaster or somewhere else,
Yeah.
And then Mon Mothma's speech and Cassian getting her out. Oh my gosh.
It was awesome.
We got some stormtroopers. We got ISB listening to everybody. Ugh.
Betrayal.
The driver was into it. Then we find out Luthen, that her aide is Luthen's lackey, and oh my gosh.
I honestly don't like Binks anymore now.
Bix
Anymore. I honestly don't.
Why?
Bro, she said no. I'm gonna pick the rebellion. Then work together. Just don't leave.
Oh yeah.
Talk with it. Talk.
Stay with.
Talk,
yeah.
and we can do it.
Yeah.
Talk through it, not just
Talk through it.
That's what marriage or relations about. Talking.
Mm-hmm. Preach, dude.
Preach,
man.
To SO.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. So it was good.
Dude.
So good. That the
between
Gorman and then now this.
Yes.
Ugh.
Which one's better?
The Gorman one was great.
Dude, look at Cassian. He looks super
But then he
young.
looks young, yeah. And then they start the Gorman anthem at the beginning of the show, which was so good too.
It's like,
Oh my gosh. I am so excited for the next week because it's going to tie in directly with Rogue One. And we got to watch the one Rebels episode that when she gets out.
Who?
So the Rebels are the Ghost crew takes Mon Mothma out. And she makes another speech there, which is kind of cool. Okay. All right. Well, we liked it. It was how many T's? I think a minimum of 12. 12 T's. Mm-hmm. It was so good. And there was new creatures and fun creatures and all kinds of stuff. All right. Peace. So there you have it. Okay, Space Wizards and Plastic Spacemen and Rebel Princesses. Thanks again for listening to another official episode 215, Big T and Little T, Star Wars podcast. Hey, we want to hear from you. So this is for our Lighted Up All section. Tell us what has been your favorite episode so far in season 2 of Andor. We would love to see what you have to say about that. Okay, hey, you can, we gotta send that in. So Big T Little T podcast at gmail.com. We'll get that over in the old HoloNet and just get it to us, and it'd be great to understand, just see where everybody's at. What are you guys thinking? Again, it's always great to have different opinions, but this has been super, super strong. Okay, so you can find us on the socials, Big T Little T Podcast on Instagram, BLILT Podcast on Twitter. We're on Blue Sky, Big T Little T Podcast.bsky.social, and then twitch.tv/Big T Little T. We're getting back. We trying to keep on saying we got to get back to streaming. So we're having so much fun playing Galactic Battle on Fortnite. It's so good. Just busting out some Star Wars skins and just having some fun with the map, and the attention to detail is so, so good. So if you haven't played Fortnite a little bit, get back in the mix. Like I said, we're gonna jump back in here just in a bit to start streaming again. So we're super excited for that. Hey, we got stickers. We want to hear from you. So comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcasts. email us at bigtlotpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to drop us a question, give us a rating, we'll send you stickers that way. Next week, we'll probably going to be finishing up Andor, and super, super exciting. It's a great way to kick off the summer. But then there's no more Star Wars for a little bit. We have to do Underworld and stuff like that. So don't worry, there's still plenty of Star Wars out there. And but yeah, super, super cool. I can't wait to see how this ends. We kind of know how it ends, but man, what a ride it's been so far. So now remember, truly wonderful the mind of the child is, and may the force be with you always. Bye, 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 bye.